Welcome back. Now, the BJP's top leadership is meeting at President Nitin Gadkari's house this evening to discuss the crisis that they're facing in Karnataka and Rajasthan as well. Yediyurappa has created fresh problems in Karnataka, where he now wants an emergency meeting of MLAs, while the Raji revolt in Rajasthan has been another big headache for the party. The issues have also raised fresh questions on the leadership of Mr. Gadkari himself.
A comment that started it all. BJP leader Sushma Swaraj's announcement that the party wants a contest, not a consensus, with the Congress on the presidential candidate. But BJP's key ally in the NDA, the JDU, is crying foul. The latest in what seems to be the BJP's battle within.
हमारा अभी भी ये है कि इस मामले पे हम कभी अपने मत पहले भी नहीं दिए, आज भी देना पसंद नहीं करते.
So whether it's the former Chief Minister of Karnataka who wants his post back, or the induction of tainted Babu Singh Kushwaha just before the UP polls, or the problems of infighting in the Rajasthan BJP, or the disastrous handling of the Jharkhand Rajya Sabha polls.
मेरी हार का मूल कारण कोई और नहीं है, मेरे अपने आदर्श हैं.
The Bharatiya Janata Party seems to be playing opposition to itself. Sadly, all this at a time when it could have easily benefited from a bungling UPA at the centre.
It was known as the party with a difference. Now it is it has become a party with differences.
Has the party, which once boasted of its discipline, lost the ability to control its leaders and cadre? But as the party president tries to pull his flock together, what about the larger coalition that the BJP heads? Is the NDA unravelling with a weak core?
Over the last few months, the BJP has gone from one crisis to the other, starting with Karnataka, then Jharkhand, and now Rajasthan. Many would say this is reflective of a leadership crisis within the party, at the time when BJP President Nitin Gadkari completes his first term in office in a few months' time, and there is speculation about who will lead the party next. In New Delhi with camera person Tom Joseph, Alok Pandey, NDTV.
So does the BJP have a leadership crisis of its own? Has Nitin Gadkari's leadership been effective or ineffective? Mr. Chandan Mitra, you've been quite happy to criticize the UPA and its problems and the Congress and its problems. But what about the problems in your own party, Mr. Mitra? There's a series of crises that you're dealing with.
You see, these are not crises. These kind of developments happen in every party. There are, you saw in Uttarakhand, after the Congress won the election, it took them nearly a month to get their house in order and to get even their elected MLAs to take oath. So I was not critical of the Congress, because these things do happen. And we've had our own share of difficulties. I don't think that, in this day and age, when regional groups are very strong, there's a strong sense of regionalism, even within the big national parties. Some of these things are bound to happen, but they're all solved and solved democratically. And Mr. Gadkari has been trying to resolve these problems. Some of these things have at one stage got to be papered over while you address.
But Mr. Mitra, one of the criticisms is that Mr. Gadkari has been, has created some of these problems. It's no secret that there were big differences within the party on, for instance, the induction of Mr. Kushwaha, on the issue of Abhishek Mishra, on the issue of Mr. Sancheti. So there are lots of things that are actually traced back to Mr. Gadkari's leadership, which have come in for strong criticism.
No, I think that is unfair, because I don't think any of these decisions were unilaterally taken. The BJP does not take unilateral decisions. I think this should have become plain to anybody and everybody who has been following the BJP for a long time. Even when we had towering leaders like Mr. Vajpayee taking decisions, or Mr. Advani when he was president of the party, no decision was taken unilaterally by the party president or even a person like Atalji, given his stature. Rajnath ji did not take unilateral decisions. So, when you say that Mr. Gadkari made mistakes, some mistakes may have happened, but mistakes are collective. See, so I think there is no reason to blame Mr. Gadkari individually or single him out. All decisions are taken collectively in the party, and the party would have to jointly own up if there are mistakes, and when there are successes, that is also a collective victory.
Do you have the NDTV Profit app? all the markets, all the news in your own homemade, ready-made portfolio available there for you.
We will right now answer what you should sell, what you should buy when markets are down.
Download at IndyTVProfit.com/apps. Get the best app from the channel you trust.